Back when I was a junior in high school, I was 16, and I remember experiencing a bunch of seemingly random things. I had a pounding headache that wouldn't go away, discomfort in my side, and I was a relatively healthy person. I was a student athlete participating on my swim team, and so it was kind of out of the blue. And I remember just going into the doctor multiple times trying to figure out what was going on. And then the oncologist on call that night came in and was talking to us, talking through some of the information they'd found, and told my mom that either I had strep in mono or I had blood cancer. And then they pulled my parents out of the room, and I pretty much knew at that point. So I began chemotherapy the next morning, wondering, am I going to graduate on time? How much time am I going to have? Am I able to think about what my future looks like at this point? I lost a ton of weight and my body was not as strong as it was previously. I remember the bridge at the Children's Hospital. I couldn't walk from one side to the other without feeling like I was going to pass out. I distinctly remember when I was told that I would potentially qualify for Make-A-Wish. It gave me something that I could dream and hope about. And so I remember I created a Pinterest board on my computer, and I would stay up for hours on end, dreaming pretty much in every single wish category that there is, when everything else in my life was so regimented in terms of treatment schedules and medication schedules. My wish was just mine. It was something that I could also bless other people with. I just remember my family had to give up a lot during treatment, and it was something around my medical diagnosis. But with my wish, I was able to kind of give them an experience and a getaway as well. It was the first time that we were together in a very long time for something positive. I don't always share that I'm a wish kid with families that I work with, but when I do get to share that, and when it does organically happen, it is always such a special moment to be able to say, it can get better, and it does get better. And we have an alumni program because there are alumni, and there are so many people who are working to wish it forward for families in our pipeline, families waiting for their wishes, and more families to come. There was a lot of strength to rebuild, and I remember a colleague who was a runner and I made the mistake of telling her, and she stood over me while I signed up for my first half marathon. And I remember the feeling of crossing the finish line. I was not a runner. I never enjoyed running and never really imagined myself doing that. But to set a goal and to work and to train, it told me that not only was my mind capable, but my body was capable. And it was the most empowering feeling. When the next year came around, I heard about the Dream Team, and they were partnering with my first half marathon, the Gazelle Girl. And I was so excited to join the Dream Team and have that world of running, which I had then suddenly fallen in love with, and Make-A-Wish and my passion for Make-A-Wish and wishing it forward combined. As I was thinking about my Dream Team participation for this year, I elected to choose the Choose Your Own Challenge. I am celebrating 10 years cancer-free in June, and decided that to celebrate that anniversary, I wanted to do an ultra marathon to be able to celebrate such an important milestone in my treatment, and to even look back to where I was, 10 years ago, and that feeling of the lack of strength to now I have trained for this ultra is so powerful to me. And then to be able to combine it with making wishes possible, how could you not? To do that with training and to think about our wish kids who are waking up and deciding to fight every single day, and to give them this celebration of a wish, something that, that's their finish line. That's what they're looking forward to. That's something that is the light at the end of the tunnel. And so to think about that as I'm running has also been really powerful as I'm running for the Dream Team.